Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So we're going to use the Madam Glam. We're going to use cake batter, zesty, and the electric tangerine. So I'm going to be doing a B set today. I completely changed my mind what I was going to do. I had something completely different planned out, but as always, yep, I changed my mind at the last minute. So we are doing a B set today. I will do the other set with a different set of polishes. Yeah, so I wanted to add kind of like a neutral nudie colour in between these neons. So as always, I will apply the first coat with you guys, and then the second coat's off camera, as I normally do. Oh, look how bright that is. So this is what we've got so far. So what am I going to do next? What am I doing next? I'm going to do a marble. I haven't done a marble in a while. So I'm just going to do the marble with the yellow and the orange. So I'm just going to apply it on my palette, and I'm just going to take something, switch them together, and then I'm going to put them on the nail. You can do whichever way you want to do the marbles, so many different ways. Yeah, I've tried all different ways. So literally that's what I'm going to do, and then I will just take, I use an ombre brush for mine. So I'm just applying a, is this a blooming gel? I can't remember if it's a blooming gel or, no, it's a base coat. That's what it is, base coat, because I don't have blooming gel from Madam Glam. So that is just a random one that I have. So I'm literally just going to scoop it up, and then I'm going to trail it down the nail. I'm going to keep it sort of concentrated kind of in the middle. So there you go. And I'm just going to quickly wipe my brush off and then come back in again. Scoop it up, just lay it down wherever you want it to be. It just kind of glides off your brush. But yeah, I thought these two look pretty cool together. I quite liked it. And just going to go in with a bit more. The yellow did get a little bit lost. I should have used a bit more yellow, so I'm going to try and go in just with a little bit more of the yellow, just so you can see it a bit better. And then I will just leave that, and then when I'm happy, I will just flash cure that. If you're getting too much on the sides, just go in with a lint-free wipe and just slightly push it up, and then pull it away, and it will drag the excess off. So here I'm going to try and do a French with a really, really, really long brush. Well, it's kind of like a French. It's kind of like starting off a French, but then I'm going to go up and round the top, which would be like your cuticle area. So let me speed this up just a tiny bit. So I'm just going to fill this bottom bit in, and then I will go up the side. I've just sped it up a bit more. Obviously, I'm not this quick. It'd be nice if I was. I'd get a lot more stuff done if I was this fast. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I was going to pull it up from that part, but I didn't know how thick I wanted like the side bit to be. So I thought I would go in and start doing the cuticle area first, and then I will know how thick I want like that like side bit to be. Hopefully I'm making sense. So there we go, just going to go just down the side bit. continue just filling it in. I thought I would do something just a little bit different rather than just doing your standard French. I thought I would, yeah, do a little bit of a twist on it. So we've got like a half French and a cuticle cuff. French cuff, I don't know. I'm going to go in with this stamping plate. So this is Be Groovy from Bohemia Stamping. So I'm going to just go in with a black stamping polish. Can't remember what brand it is. I think it's Too Joy, I think. So I'm just going to tidy that up because we're going to reverse stamp today. So I'm just going to try and show you what it looks like, not that you can really see. There we go. There you go, that's that one there. And I'm just going to pick up this one as well. So I will let you watch this bit. So I thought with the kind of like honeycomb bit, I thought I would go in with this as well. It's kind of, I know you can't really see it, but it's like kind of like the bee trail. I don't know. Do you call it a bee trail? I don't know. But anyway, there you go. I'm just going to patch that tiny little bit up. And there you go. And then, oh yeah, I'm going to go in with this one. So I'm going to use the shrinking stamper because as you can see, some of these images are really large. So if you do purchase any of these plates, you will need to have a shrinking stamper. So I know you can't really see because it's a bit hard to see. So what I've done is I've twisted it all the way up, picked up the image, then twisted it all the way down. You can just take the top off. So I'm just going to show you here that that's what it looks like there. So as you can see, I missed a tiny little bit on the edge, but that didn't matter because it wouldn't fit on the nail anyway. I'm just checking it. So I'm going to reverse stamp with regular polish today. These are Ada's nails. So this is an indie brand in the UK. I absolutely love her polishes. I'm 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I wear her polishes in my videos. But yeah, I just thought I would use some regular polish today. You can use regular polish to do reverse stamping. Obviously it's going to take longer to dry and they're not going to be as opaque as stamping polishes, but I mean you could always reverse stamp and then when it's completely dry, go in with a layer of white, go around it again with white to make it pop even more. But I didn't today because these were okay. So I like to use a brush when I do reverse stamping, just because I find with a dotting tool it's just too easy to mess up your image. So I prefer to use a brush. So I just get a tiny little bit on my brush and then I kind of like move it around. Because once this starts drying, you will know because it will start sort of dragging. So you need to be aware of that as well. So I just thought these colours went quite nice with the kind of like colour palette we're going with today. And it's got flakies in it as well, which is gorgeous. I am going to apply some flakies on the nails as well. So I'm just trying to show you there. I'm just checking it, making sure there's no like patches missing. So with the orange, I'm going to put the blob on and I'm going to slightly bring it up kind of like over the backs of the petals, just so you can slightly see kind of like a little bit of a blend between the two, if that makes any sense. And then on this one I am going to, do I do a blend on this one? I can't remember. I can't even see the palette now. So I'm just going to go in with the orange. I think I do like kind of like a sort of like almost like a blend with my brush, where I'm going to pick up some of the yellow and some of the orange. But I will explain it when I get to it. So as you can see, this is what I mean by they're not as opaque. You can see that that is still slightly patchy, but I didn't mind that because that's kind of like the look that I was going for. So there you go, that's what that looks like there. And then I think I will probably go in with the two colours now on the same brush, I think, or did I just go in with the yellow? I can't remember. Yes, so here we go. Hopefully you can see it's like a little mix of the yellow and orange. Obviously I've used more of the yellow because otherwise the orange will cancel out the yellow. But yeah, I thought it looked super cute. So once this is done, I do apply a air dry foil glue and let that dry, but I don't know where the footage is because I'm going to apply some Flakies. And these polishes, I did notice, didn't leave very much of a tacky layer, so I just went in with a regular foil glue and yep, let that dry, and then I applied the Flakies onto that. And also some of the stamping's missing as well. These are the Flakies, so this like drippy bit is missing from the footage. I don't know what happened. I must have not pressed play or something, I don't know. But I'm just going to apply the Flakies onto some of the nails. I think I added to all of the nails actually, so I'm going to add some onto this one and then the other ones, and then I went in with another tiny little bit of the air dry foil foil glue, just for the stamping to, obviously, so it's got something to adhere to, because obviously they are completely dry. Yeah, I just thought I would add something just sparkly to the background. Yeah. So yeah, I will continue applying this and then I'll be back. So this is the last nail with the Flakies. I kind of concentrated more over the top, and then we're going to start applying the images now. So I'm just going to decide where I want it to be. I didn't bother to colour in the leaves because if I would have added green to this, I would have had to add green to the others. I suppose technically there is. Oh, and this reverse stamp B, that footage is gone as well. I don't know. But anyway, you've seen me reverse stamp loads of times. If you have any issues or whatever with your stamping, just let me know in the comments and I will help you as much as I can. I do have some stamping, how to stamp videos on my channel as well. If you have a look for the playlist, it's in there. Yeah. And let me know if you want me to do a detailed video on the shrinking stamper, because it is very, very useful. Very useful. So yeah, just gonna add this one to this because I thought it needed something at the bottom, and I'm gonna add this to this other bee nail because I thought that was still a bit bare. So I'm just gonna tidy it up, and then I will line it up and stamp that down as well. I mean, you could do these on shorter nails, but I've just brought a whole bunch of really, really long ones. Now I'm going to have to go back and find some shorter ones. But yeah, and I'm going to go in now and just apply some flowers and caviar beads. And today I decided to throw the caviar beads all over my table, which was really great. Not. I'm always doing it, but I have just brought some different tray things for my caviar beads, so hopefully that won't happen again. Fingers crossed. So I'm just going to go in with some black flowers, and I've got like an off yellow kind of flower. It's a bit more of the shade of the other colour. Here we go, look, as you can see. So I'm just going to faff about for ages with this. I was going to apply the bee charm as well, but it just didn't look right. It was just too big. It just didn't look right at all. So this now will just have some AB crystals and some flowers and caviar beads just around the top bit. And I've got some little black gems as well. That one decided to fall off. But I'm not gonna, I will cut the footage in a minute and show you it finished, because yeah, I faffed for ages, absolutely ages with this. You know what I'm like. Ages. Ages. It's like I'm in slow motion. But yeah, I don't normally show like my caviar bead placement because it just takes me so long. So I will continue applying these. I will show you what it looks like in a minute. So there you go. That's what it looked like. Looks all right. And then I'm just going to apply, what do I apply on this one? I can't remember. We'll find out together. Is it just crystals? I think it might just be crystals and some caviar beads, yeah. So I'm just going to place some of these and do kind of like a gem cuff on this one. And then I will apply caviar beads as well. So I just need a couple of AB, and I will straighten them up in a minute. I'll just take my phone. So I'm just going to line them up. I think this nail is really pretty. I think this is probably my favourite nail out of all of them. We'll show you a little bit of the caviar bead placement. I use a brush to pick mine up. Well, see, try to. It just takes me so long. Takes me ages. I probably should have used silver caviar beads actually on this one, but I went with gold. So as I said, these will be matte. So this set is nearly done. I know it's a longer video. And I will get another set done as soon as possible. So as I said, these will be matte, but I do go over with a glossy top coat because I don't want to smear all the stamping, and this is a top coat that I use just for like glitters and things. And yeah, I will apply the matte top coat off camera, and then I will have my end screen bit, and then I will have a picture at the end. So let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you like how this turned out. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, just let me know any thoughts you have. So this is what they would have looked like glossy. Very pretty. And then I will show you them out. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. And yep, hopefully I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well. And yep, just let me know any thoughts you have. Well, thank you so much for watching. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.